from Cali, convertible Bronco that I drove, Blazer, drove from here, Santa Monica Pier, all the way to Miami, South Beach, hit the fucking jackpot, raging balls. I hit over 100 grand 4 times in 6 months.
You're shitting me. Hey, I'm Derrick Fox, and you're listening to A Bunch of Losers. Syrus is my guest today. You may know him from one of the first reality shows ever, The Real World. He has competed in many reality competition shows and knows what it's like to win and lose. He won Extreme Challenge, but we'll let that slide because his story is crazy and he paved the way for losers like me. Let's go, loser.
When I tell you the story of how I got on reality TV, you're gonna fucking trip.
Okay, well let's start there. So you were on The Real World, like the first run of it, right?
Yeah, man, we were part of the first stint of reality TV, so a little different than what they have now.
Wildly
now
different.
The trend is scripted reality. Nah, bruh. I'm from real reality.
Yeah.
No second takes, no walk back out, come back in.
Yeah.
Whatever the fuck happens.
Shit.
And that's a staple of how I live my life, bro.
Yeah.
I've been like that.
Yeah.
There's no do-overs in life.
Right.
You do something. I don't do anything wrong, first off.
Okay.
The cup is always half full. I slow down if it's any type of disruption in my path, slow down, hit the speed bump, keep going.
Yeah.
But my take of it is embrace the entire feeling, the good and the bad from the bump, and it creates a better person in the end.
Yeah.
That scar tissue and scarring from whatever that was you went over will make you a better person in the end.
Facts.
So I'm a master of turning a negative into a positive, bro, my entire fucking life. That's what I do.
Okay, well, let's talk about how you turned into the most epic positive reality star ever. The audition. How did you find out about The Real World? Did they come to you, or were you like? I mean, this is like way before like Facebook and all that shit. So there was no like.
Why are you trying to age me, bro?
No, I'll age myself, man. I used to hustle my band on MySpace. Come on.
So you know about that?
I know about this.
Crazy. My story's nuts, bro. But to be real, I wasn't trying to get on the show.
Okay.
I was trying to get a job behind the scenes, work in production. I've always had this bug. I've been in front of the camera, though, first of all, since a child. Bunch of commercials.
Oh, really?
And when I was in college, I was on Baywatch.
What? Wait, so you're from here in California?
From Santa Monica, homie.
From Santa Monica.
You can't tell. Check this swag out, homie.
You just live in Muscle Beach?
Look. Whoa. It's got little 22s now. Don't call it Muscle Beach, bro. I'm from Santa Monica, Dogtown, the original place of skateboarding.
Wow.
Not Venice, Santa Monica. There's a big difference, by the way. We take pride in that border on Rose. Mm-hmm. If you're from north of that, you're Santa Monica.
Yeah.
If you're south of that, you're Venice. Whole different breed, bro.
A whole different tax market, too.
From my area? No, it's about the same. What do you mean?
Well, I mean, where the money goes, because when you ride your bike up Venice, you know when you get into Santa Monica. The bike path gets nicer, the bike path has lights, the sand's brushed out of the way.
Yeah, but there's a lot east of Lincoln.
Yeah.
A lot of guys don't know about AWOL. They call it, if you're from that area, you can go AWOL, which means you're always west of Lincoln. Don't need a car, use a bike or jog. It's called AWOL.
I love that.
If you're AWOL,
yep,
you would understand, like, there's a property I looked at, 2-bedroom tear down. How much you think that joint was?
Yo, I've been looking. It's
Not in Santa Monica, in Venice.
It's insane.
5.2 million, bro.
Yeah.
5.2. East of Lincoln. You can't even be AWOL. I was like, what is going on? I was like, wow. But,
wow.
It is what it is. I look at it as areas are going to grow and they're going to morph into something different.
Yeah.
But the brand of Venice versus the brand of Santa Monica is night and day.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It is. So you're growing up in Santa Monica. You've done commercials. You're getting bread early.
I mean, life, it ain't always been easy, to say the least. But Santa Monica was a melting pot. A lot of people don't know that the rent control there allotted for all types of people to live there. Okay. Some people don't know the history of Santa Monica. Santa Monica used to be damn near all black.
Really?
Yeah. The Inkwell was right there. They call it Inkwell Beach, right off of where Pico dead ends at the water.
Okay.
The Inkwell was right there.
Yeah.
And so I dedicated a portion of my clothing line to the Inkwell.
Amazing.
But the funny part about it is there was also a sign. This is nuts. No one remembers this. I'm old, but this it is. There was a sign on the corner of Lincoln and Olympic getting onto the highway going east on the 10 that said, "Welcome to the Soviet Monica, land of the rent control." People were angry because they wouldn't allow you to raise the rents to where they were. Now, I grew up in a 3-bedroom that was $625, 3 patios on the 3rd floor. Like, it was amazing.
Yeah. Wow.
And it was $625.
Wow.
You know how much that's going for right now today.
No,
right?
I know because I lived with a buddy. I lived with him on 10th Street and Santa Monica Boulevard.
That's right by me. I grew up on 9th and Washington.
Right. Okay. So same thing. There was a lady that was our neighbor, and she had a 3-bedroom with 2 patios, and she was paying $900 a month in 2012.
Yeah.
And they were wanting. I was like, I wonder if they've tried to like poison her because they want her out so bad. Like, I was scared for that lady's life because I was like. And she never left her apartment. And I'm like, I get why. Because there's probably someone out there waiting.
Bro, that's the city, man.
Yeah.
City's like that. But what happened with Rick? Go ahead.
I want to go back real quick
Yep.
and quit shaming yourself about being old and calling yourself out on that, dude. Embrace that shit.
I have.
I know.
I love this.
But
I'm like a fine wine, sir.
Finer than you're
A moldy cheese. Let's go. I stink, but I taste better with age, bro. Let's go. Let's get it.
You look amazing. You look
Thank
amazing.
you, brother. I appreciate it.
I've been watching your Instagram stories. I swear, you get on this exercise bike. The amount of miles you put in, you could probably power all Los Angeles.
Probably. I mean, my motto is this, bro. 100 hours a week.
Wow.
Let's get it. More miles create smiles.
I like that.
Yes. Hour of power every day in the gym.
Man.
So I started off with COVID. I was like, yo, babe, you got a badass 6-pack. I got this pony keg. Like, this shit ain't gonna work out.
Right.
I gotta do some shit.
Isn't it hard when
This is big side, baby.
Isn't it hard when you look over and your girl's just like got it going on better than you, and you're like, fuck.
Yeah, but pre that, you gotta understand the facade out there. Now, I gotta throw it out there. Back in the day, I was that dude. You dig?
Yeah.
I had a whole gaggle of them.
Yeah.
So I go to Miami. I move out there. First day, I hit the jackpot. I'm the luckiest man you've ever met, by the way. Your boy hit the jackpot, asleep, hand on the button, $159,000, homie. Boom.
At the casino?
First day.
Fuck.
Shit still in my truck outside. From Cali, convertible Bronco that I drove, Blazer, drove from here, Santa Monica Pier, all the way to Miami, South Beach. Hit the fucking jackpot. Raging balls. I hit over 100 grand 4 times in 6 months.
You're shitting me.
Bro, bank account was fat. I'm getting paid $3,700 to show up at a nightclub for a couple hours and to drink their alcohol. I had gaggles of them around me. I'm going to 4, 5, and 6 breakfast, lunch, and dinners a day. I packed on the pounds. I was big. But I had a slogan, big side, baby.
Oh my God.
They see me coming, they big side, baby. I was like, you know why, baby? They was like, we get high, baby. I was like, yeah. Had the whole slogan going for years. I crushed Miami, bro.
Fuck. What year was that?
That was in 2000. And it was so big of a year, I get a call. I want you to go on a challenge, Syrus. What? I looked down, I was like, I could barely see my toes. Had a pony keg going, but I had a gaggle of girls, so I didn't realize I had all these, so it can't be that bad.
Yeah.
Because, your boys, I'm getting some kind of workout.
Yeah.
You did?
Yeah.
And they called me for the challenge, and the first mission, they put me in these little Speedos.
Uh-oh.
Size medium, bro. I clocked in at, it was like 243 or something like that. And I was like, damn, I played college basketball, never had to worry about my weight and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Long story short, bro. And then I win the challenge too. Boom. Big Side wins a challenge. Got a bank on nuts right now with 500. I had 560 in the bank at that time. And then I got this on top of that. I was like, dude, life is great.
Yeah.
But that all wears off.
Yeah.
But you don't know when you're gaining weight when you still got them around you like that.
Did you put a lot of that money away?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
In my stomach. I raged. Come on, bro. I was young. They were paying me in cash, fool. Money's coming and going. I remember the day that Big Pimpin' video came out. Was when I was out there. No, I went like an idiot. Idiot. I went and got a yacht with a helicopter on it.
No.
To rage with.
No.
Cried at the strip club that night because I couldn't believe I did it. And
like good tears, like happy tears.
No.
Like, oh no.
I was like, fuck, I just spent like almost 100 racks.
Yeah.
And she's like, you'll be okay. I was like, you'll figure it out. I was like, yeah, I will. And that night, guess who approached me? Luke Skywalker and his crew.
What?
The 2 Live crew. Oh, you that dude with that yacht with that helicopter?
Bam, it paid off.
I got some people that want to do a video. How much would you charge? $47,000. Oh, we got that. We got you. I was like, oh shit. Let's make it rain even more. I was like, yo. So I made money off the deal and still kept the whole joint for like a week and a half without all that. So I was just creating as I was moving and not knowing what I was doing and having a fucking blast, bro. I wouldn't take anything back. There's no wrongdoings. There's speed bumps, like I was saying.
Yeah.
You just embrace it and kind of keep moving. And,
You're having fun. You're learning.
Dude, amazing.
But then you learned right there. You're like, if I put money into something and I make it look great, it attracts people and they want that, and then you can push forward to the next thing. I mean, that's like NFTs right now.
I'm trying.
Right?
I got a few out there.
What are you doing with that?
Come on, fool. This is side, dog. That's what I do. All I know is that
that's why you're here. That's what I want to talk about.
I do these parties
Okay.
or events, should we say. I was side a party guy.
Okay.
When I hit 50, I had a big banger for my party.
Yeah.
So I became side the event guy.
Okay.
So now I do events, elaborate events, whatever you want. I started a company over COVID.
That's hard, right?
Rizza Entertainment
An
LLC.
event company during COVID?
Not really.
Just
All you gotta
break
do
the
is
rules?
you gotta have the vision, bro.
Yeah.
I got the vision. So
Okay.
I marketed myself on my show as a rager,
Okay.
partier guy. That's what I did. I'm going hard. You know, it was simple and easy.
Yeah.
The first day I was getting paid for being me on the show because I realized if I go to that bar, I can get all those people to come to that bar.
Yeah.
And that drink will pay me to have their drink in my belly.
Yep.
And then they're gonna feed me too.
Yep.
This is we couldn't ask for anything though. I had to get all this across to the venues without asking.
Right.
And I made it happen.
Yeah. Man, so when I came off of, well, not when I came off of MasterChef, when MasterChef was airing, I'll go back. My 25th birthday, or 24th birthday, I got kicked out of this bar because it was a hometown. I was in Florida. I was seeing a buddy. I tried taking a bottle of champagne into the bar. I was like, I know. It was
You were off the show. You were cocky and
No,
raging
the
boss.
show hadn't happened yet. So a little backstory. I really liked this champagne. I knew this bar didn't have it. So I was trying to bring it in with me. Somehow I got it in.
Ooh.
And then I end up getting hammered in this bar to where Guns N' Roses is on. I jump up on the bar and I'm air guitaring. I'm making a fool of myself. But like I got enough friends with me that are gassing me up, so I keep going.
Yeah.
They're not paying. The bar's not paying attention. They pull me down inside the bar, and then they just like leave me. And I'm like, all right, I'll play bartender. I start making people drinks. Then this guy comes over. He pulls me out. He goes, here, you need to drink this water. And I was like, I don't want any water. And I chucked it. And before that glass hit the ground, that bouncer picked me up, took me out the door by my head, like ran me through and sat me on the ground. He like sat on me on the ground. Big old, I mean, he picked me up. So, you know, he's big.
Damn.
Slams me on the ground and he waits for the police to come. And like, but I can't feel shit. I'm so hammered. I'm like laughing. I'm laughing.
Go to jail?
No, hold on. I'll tell you what happened. I know. It was stupid white privilege.
I said, that shit ain't never happened to me. Now they've been to 1,000 million clubs.
So I'm laying there and I'm making fun of the security guard. And I think that's what saved me because when the cops rolled up, they were laughing at my jokes at the security guard. And they're like, this guy's funny. And my friend was like begging. He was like, I'll take him home. I'll take him home. I'll take him home. And they're like, all right, cool. And they wrote me a ticket to never return again to that bar.
Yeah.
But then MasterChef happens and my whole hometown is like going crazy. This bar, not even knowing, is doing viewing parties for me. Oh, wow. And all the hometown crowd, while I'm out here in LA, they're having these giant viewing parties. And I'm like, I'm gonna go get some of this. Yeah. So I hit him up. I hit him up like, yo, I'll do the finale. I'll do a finale party at your venue, but I need cash. I was like, I'll bring the radio and I'll pack this place. And they were like, dope. So
let's go.
I got the bar that banned me for life to pay me money and come back.
That's amazing,
it was
bro.
Crazy. It was fun. But I don't wild out like that anymore. That was
right.
That was it.
I got some tequila in the car, bro. We can bring it back.
I like tequila, but I sip it now.
Look at this dude. I stopped drinking, by the way.
I know you were calling me out. I saw
stopped
you.
drinking. I can't.
Yeah. So so you stopped drinking because you're on this keto diet and you're getting in mad fucking shape. Mad shape for what? What do you got coming up?
Life is coming up.
Yeah.
Sir.
Okay. Good.
Life is here. I'm trying to be here.
All right.
It's a miracle that I made it to 50. You know, there was a day in my life where I was like, you know what? I got a good 30 years, and that's it.
Yeah.
And here I am at 50, happy as hell, and thriving, man.
Why do we think that? Like, I remember being in high school thinking I wasn't gonna make it past 27. I was like, I'm gonna be part of the 27 club.
Well, I mean, for me, I saw my first dead body at 9 years of age.
Fuck.
You may not understand that, like, Santa Monica was gang ridden in the 80s.
Yeah.
You know, and the whole West Side, Los Angeles was on fire, bro. It wasn't. Yeah. You were red something, you getting your ass stomped out. You were blue, like it was just a mess, bro. And my brother's bang, you know, my older brother.
Okay.
He did damn near 20 strong.
Wow.
Black Vato, he went through hell.
Shit.
But I knew that's not where I wanted to go or what I wanted to be a part of. But I just feel like at that time, I'd seen death so many times, bro.
That's hard to do if you have family members that are in gangs and to be not influenced to go away. How did you do that? How did you manage that?
Kind of in between, man. Like I was a standout basketball player my entire life.
Okay.
Also, my brother was as well. He got a scholarship to go to Crossroads. I'm afraid of Crossroads High School. Mm-hmm. That's where Bronny's kids went and all this crazy, all these celebrity kids. In fact, he was in classes with Gary Coleman.
Okay.
Back in the day.
Yeah.
And that was in Santa Monica, and all these white privileged folk dropped N-bombs on him on the regular.
Uh-oh.
He was playing junior varsity, averaging like 40 points a game, and they wouldn't put him up in the varsity. And he's like, "Ma, if another cat drops another N-bomb, that's it.
Yeah.
I don't care if it's the principal, I'm fucking him up." So she wouldn't let him get out of school, so he started knocking out every white boy that called him an N-word. And from that, he got popped stealing a fish pump. He didn't want his fish to die. And those two instances just snowballed. And he was a standout student. Yeah. Bobby Knight read him handwritten letters in the 8th grade. This dude was a monster, bro, in basketball.
Wow.
Funny thing is he carried a Bible to school. He read the Bible in the dictionary, cover to cover. This is in the 8th grade, bro. He was set to be that dude. And the system was holding him from coming out. And he's like, fuck it. Whatever I do, I'm going to be a bad motherfucker at. So he became the baddest gangster you ever fucking heard of.
Shit.
And that's what he did. And landed him in Pelican's Bay for Lord knows how long. He's got Southern pride across his chest. If I had to compare him to a figure that you may identify with, I'd probably say he's like your boy from, what's that movie? It's on the tip of my tongue. I can't think of it. I think it was Robert De Niro in Florida. He was a crazy dude that went to prison for something nuts and was tormenting the lawyer.
Cape Fear.
That guy in Cape Fear,
I gotta go watch
that's like my brother. Mentally, he's just on another fucking planet.
Shit.
He's strong but gone at the same time.
Yeah.
It's my brother.
Yeah, my brother, I mean, obviously we all have our own path. We relate to different things. I mean, I can relate a little bit. My biological father passed away when I was 14, and I had to say goodbye to him on his deathbed. So like that was my first encounter with like major loss.
Yeah.
And but it was one of those moments like when you get past it, it hangs on. It's on your back for forever. And travel. If you think about it, and I think it troubled my brother a lot because him and I had the same start, same place. Like we
older brother,
younger. He's 4 years younger than me.
Okay.
We moved to Colorado when I was like I was 5. He was 1. My mom got divorced. We moved up there, and she was proud. She didn't want to go back. She didn't want to go back home, to her parents' house. We went for like 6 months till she found a place, and we found this place in a downtown area. It was the basement of some guy's house. The house was foreclosed. He didn't tell us. He was just taking the money from my mom.
God.
And I was the only white kid on the street. And
what else was there?
Well,
brothers?
Yeah.
Okay.
No,
you got it. I mean.
Oh, okay.
You gotta let me know.
Yeah.
You're trying to get your street cred up. I get it.
No, I mean
I'm messing with you.
It was what it was. It was cool.
How was that?
I felt different. Yeah. I went outside to play because, like, that's what I did in Florida. And in Florida, when I went outside to play, there was a white kid down the street that I rode my bicycle with.
Yeah.
Well, I went outside to go look for that, and everyone just, like, stared at me like, what's this white kid doing?
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, they don't want to play with me. And so I went back inside.
Wow.
And that was kind of like what it was. And then it came around full circle later, but I'll finish with my brother real quick. He didn't handle it well, and as we got older, he wanted to go this destructive path because, like, he felt like everyone was in his way, and I just saw it, and he still feels like everyone's in his way, and it's a bummer. But anyway, we moved back. Yeah, we moved back to Florida to play baseball when I was, like, in high school. You were pumped. That was my jam.
Okay.
Baseball was my thing. If there's anything I could do better than drumming and cooking, like, it was playing baseball. I was badass. And in Colorado, I was getting told by scouts for the Colorado Rockies.
Oh, wow.
You got to take this kid to a warmer climate so he can play year round. Because in Colorado, we only play a couple months outside, and then it's batting cages for 9 months. And so we moved down to Florida, and all the high schools are they're basically segregated. And
what part of Florida were you in?
It was on the Gulf Coast. It was in Fort Myers.
Okay. Been there many times.
Okay. And so this school we sought out this school based on the coach, and we wanted to go to this one school. And they said there was no room, and we had to be on a waiting list. And it was like, okay. And so then we had to, like, check and see what schools had openings. And there was this one school, Dunbar, and I was one of 4 white kids in the entire school. Everyone else was black and Hispanic. And I was like, okay, let's go. Like, I walked into school and got sent home the first day because I had shorts on. And I was like, what?
Wow.
I was like, it's Florida. I just came from Colorado. It's like 80 degrees out. I have shorts on. They sent me home my first day.
What?
I was like, this is weird. Like, I'm like, okay. So I went home. I cried. I told my dad, I was like, I have to wear pants to school. And, like, and my parents, like, they weren't well off. They were, like, both working jobs, and I was the babysitter after school. Like,
yeah.
And so I would get up at, like, 5 o'clock in the morning, walk to this bus stop. I was the first kid to get on this bus. It's dark. We'd drive all around Fort Myers and Cape Coral picking up kids, and then we get to school, and then they drop all those kids off first, and I'd be the last one dropped off at the end of the day.
Wow.
And I'm like, it just felt like a lot. And I was like, I'm doing all this to play baseball. Finally, there's an opening at the school that I wanted to be at with this coach, and I show up, and it's spring training.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, if you're training at a high altitude in Colorado and you come down to down to Florida, I can outrun these motherfuckers.
You're killing motherfuckers.
And I'm fast already.
Okay.
And so it's first day of spring training, and I'll never forget. We get out on the field and we start running, and I'm lapping these kids. And they're like, what are you doing? Slow down. Like, they said that to me. I'm like, I'm here to make the team, right? And I was, like, the first freshman to ever try out for varsity. I showed up, like, ready to go. And the coach was like, what are you doing here? I was like, I'm trying out for the team. He's like, yeah, freshman ball tryouts are. I'm like, nope. I was like,
that's
no.
not gonna happen.
I was like, I'm better than your second baseman. I don't know who he is, but I'm better than him. Oh, and I was. But his dad, turned out later, his dad bought the team uniforms.
Yeah.
So I wasn't playing. And I was so mad about that. So but it was like
politics, bro,
dude. And I couldn't. It actually crushed my dreams because there was one day he didn't like the way I was turning a double play, but I was turning the double play. I'm like, I'm getting the guy out at second base and at first. What does it matter? He didn't like the way I was turning. He goes, if you don't do it my way, he's like, I won't let you get into any college. And I'm like, wow. You're the worst person right now.
That's not cool.
I mean,
too much control, bro.
Yeah. So he put me on the JV team, and first game at JV. And I like to do this because I played a lot of traveling ball. Mm-hmm. So first game anywhere, it's a mental thing, and I think you'll relate with this. It's all about being in the head of the other team. And I would show up. I knew these kids didn't know who I was because they've played our team before, but never with me on it. Mm-hmm. So as first game, I get up left-handed, and I lay down a bunt up first baseline on first pitch. That's not what my coach asked me to do. I did this on my own. My coach is pissed, but I'm on first base. And he's like, okay. And I got there and I told him, I was like, I'm stealing second. He goes, no, take the first pitch. I was like, nope. First pitch, I was on second base. Second pitch, I'm on third base. I'm all the way over on third base, and the batter's only two pitches in.
Wow.
And they're like, what are you doing? I was like, I'm here to play baseball, and you guys are stopping me.
Wow.
And then as soon as he put the ball in play, I scored. It was that easy.
Wow.
My next bat up, I went up right-handed because I don't bat left-handed, but I can bunt left-handed. So it's a major risk getting in that box. If I don't bunt and I strike out, I look terrible, right?
Yeah.
But I made it happen. Then I got up, and I got up right-handed, and everyone was like, what the fuck's he doing? And I started showing bunt, and then everyone started coming in, then I hit the ball over their head. It was like I was playing chess with these fuckers, right?
Yeah, that's dope.
And
having that kind of control is pretty awesome, man.
That coach hated it because he was like, I was more creative with the game that he lived his life playing. He didn't know what to do with it.
Goodness gracious.
It was wild.
On the JV level. That's kind of gangster, though. I like it.
That was
I drink to that.
Thank you. That was my game, man. Speaking of games, so did you play basketball too?
From the ripe young age of about 7.
Okay.
All the way through.
Balling. What was your number? What was the number you like to have? Did you
as far as
number?
what?
Like your number for your jersey?
Oh, I mean, I end up wearing 13.
Okay.
Lucky 13, bro.
Okay.
But, some of my stats still stand. Single game record.
At like your high school, college levels?
Even before that. I was a shit way before that.
Shit.
So I did my thing like in grade school. Like Santa Monica was dope because like you make the All-Star squad, you go to Hawaii.
Ooh.
To play. And I was up to be the first person to go 3 times.
Damn.
So I wasn't supposed to go being that young, but they
You
pinned
did
me up against this. No, they cut me. They put me in a puddle, and then they were like, this guy is fucking last chance. Da-da-da. His name is Dylan. I still see him to this day.
Yeah.
They took Dylan over me. I was mad as hell because my stats, I worked that fool then, I work him now. Anyways.
You guys play
grudges,
down,
but it's
you
just
play
real.
down in Venice?
No, Santa Monica, dog. I'm a Santa Monica head, homie.
I know, okay.
Don't get it twisted.
The court
Dogtown,
okay.
the real Dogtown.
I apologize because the court that I see you at, like
The Twin Towers is in Santa Monica, bro.
Okay.
You go to Station 28,
Okay.
and then you make your way off the water, and we're right there. You see the Twin Towers there. Summer still wind control. We play there Monday, Wednesday, Friday.
it's very close to the edge of Venice.
Venice starts at Rose. It's about 4 blocks outside of Rose. Sir.
You
There's a big difference. Sir.
I apologize. I just mash it all together. I'm like,
I know. All the new schools do. I mean,
yeah.
not that you're one of them, but like these younger cats come in now, they all yuppied out. They don't, it's all the same to them. Nah,
Yeah.
bruh, you get cut talking that shit.
All right, well, I'll get my shit straight. North of Rose, Santa Monica. You ball in Santa Monica. I seen your story too.
Big bad SM, if you
just
will.
be sweating out there. Dude, I went out to that court one day. I said to my brother, "Oh, you got to meet my brother. You're like my other. I have 2 younger brothers. My other brother, he's in the Navy right now. He's serving in South Korea.
Oh, wow.
Sorry, Air Force, serving in South Korea. But him and I were like, he really likes to work out. He's fucking jacked. He's jacked, and so I like to work out with him sometimes. But I don't like lifting weights. I'm like, we got to do a sport. We got to do a sport. We got to move, right?
Yeah.
And so I'm like, let's try basketball.
Oh,
We
God.
buy a basketball, and I go down to that court.
It's beautiful. It's a beautiful court.
It's a lot of fun, dude. I ran my ass off out there. I can run. Like I said, I'm fast. I can pivot. I can juke. I can dribble. I was doing okay. I get down the court, but then shooting, man, it was bad. It was all bad.
So you're playing basketball and shooting is the main thing.
Yeah, no.
But you're doing okay until you shot.
Yeah.
What does that tell you, sir?
To pass the ball?
I mean, there's an art to that too. I played point guard most of my life.
Yeah.
But at the same point in time, I'm a big time defender too.
Yo, I'm short. I don't belong out on that court.
I mean,
There's one Muggsy Buzz, and that's it, man.
yeah, I give you buckets for sure.
But I just wanted to get a sweat in, hang out with some guys, play some ball.
Basketball is life, though, man. Like for me, straight up.
Yeah.
Like I gotta have it.
God, you would laugh at me so hard out there.
I mean, I wouldn't laugh. I give you some pointers, man. I'll
All right,
help
okay.
you out, dog. We'll be on the same squad. I'll make sure you get a win.
Okay, I'll come hang out then.
Don't trip.
I'll come hang out with you there for sure. That's cool. So when you got on to this reality show path, you do a lot of challenges, right?
I am.
Wait, well, actually, let's back up because this was reality. They were kind of figuring it out
as they were going along.
Yeah, it was a 6th season, so nothing was like in stone.
Okay.
And, you know, I got the call. Like, they basically were, they were auditioning for The Real World Boston, but I was trying to work behind the scenes as a casting associate.
Okay.
I just graduated college. I was trying to find a job. I was at the basketball courts again in Santa Monica, Lincoln Park or Lincoln Reed Park or whatever it's called. I was there balling, and week after week, I'd be talking shit to everybody like, oh, motherfucker, I'm trying to get a job. Like, this is it. I can give you buckets. I give you, 10 and 20, whatever on the court. I can do my thing, but I'm trying to get a gig now. I had some chances to go overseas and play ball. Didn't quite figure out what to do. I was the first in my family to graduate college. So I'm like, I didn't fucking get this fucking degree to not use this motherfucker.
Yeah.
Let me do some shit.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They say there's some money to be gotten over there. Let's go get it. And this one dude got sick of kind of hearing me bitch about not making any money. And he was working with the production company. He's like, I'll get you a gig. I was like, bro, I just want to make $24,000 a year and some fucking benefits. How's that sound? He's like, whatever. Come on in. So I get my shit ready. I go in for this interview. Remember it like it was yesterday. I'm driving my girl at the time, a 1989 steel blue Dodge Omni. Shit was fat. Remember the Dodge Omni, dog?
I do not.
Horrible. The worst car out there. Step up from the Pinto, but it's right there.
Shit.
Got no AC. I'm burning up. I got on damn near a 3-piece suit on fire going to Sherman Oaks.
With the windows down.
Just dripping. I'm a sweater too.
Yeah.
By the time I get there, I'm damn near naked. All that shit's off in the back seat.
Yeah.
I find the building, look up, I'm like, boom, it's here. I'm gonna go over here and change. So I drive down the street a little bit, start changing in the parking lot. Not knowing these motherfuckers on the second floor looking down at me while I'm changing.
Okay.
So I get changed and shit, dap up, rolling up to the door before I can even push the button. Syrus, come on in, up the stairs, make a right, have a seat. Like, okay. So I go and I'm like, fuck, this is gonna be a trip. So I get up there, I sit down. They're like,
at this moment, you're still thinking you're trying to get a production job.
I'm going to get a job, homie.
Okay.
I got my little briefcase, shit in there. I don't know what the fuck's in there. Shit in there. I got 3 resumes, one geared toward what I'd done, one geared toward what I would do, and then the other one was like 250 things that I was willing to learn.
Okay.
I was fucking out there. This is like my fucking 60th interview,
Just
bro.
fucking making it up.
So I come in the room and there's 5 people looking at me. I'm like, what the fuck kind of job is this? She's like, come on in. She goes, let me see your resume. I'm like, okay, fuck. Asked her whatever. She goes, so tell me about yourself. I was like, well, I've been on my own since 15 years of age. I moved out. She's like, what? So I start talking. She's like, okay, let me know more about yourself. I was like, well, fuck, I went to school in Hawaii. That's pretty cool, right?
Yeah.
She's like, no, I want to know about you, Syrus. Tell me about you. And I look around. I'm like, fuck is going on? She's like, hold that thought. Go type this business letter. Okay. Go down and fuck. I'm like, fuck. I get to this fucking computer and she's like, just type it and get it back to us. Bust out my 2 typing fingers. I peck away. Fucking trying to make the shit print was like pulling teeth, bro.
Oh my God.
This chick's walking by. I'm like, babe,
Hey.
you have one option. That's to come in here and help me. Please help me. She comes in. I was like, no, it's in there. I did it already. Just make it print. She goes, boop. That shit comes out. I was like, oh, damn, you look great. So she changed phone numbers and shit. She goes, okay, give me your number. Takes off. I'm like, damn. So I get back ready. It's been like 45 minutes, bro. I walk into the room. They're talking and laughing and shit. She was like, we thought you left. And I was like, fuck. She goes, come on, sit down anyway. Finish your story. Hand her the paper. She's like looking at it. She's like, fuck. She goes, the resume you handed me was geared toward working with children. I was like, yeah, I work with children a bit. I love kids. I want to teach and coach and da-da-da-da. She's like, okay, cool. So now finish your story. And at that moment, I was like, fuck, I'm about to get something out of this shit, bro. I was like, all right, what's interesting about me? I don't know. Start regurgitating everything in my fucking mind. I was like, dude, bro, I'm getting something out of this. Went back to the day I was born, homie. Blessing in itself. Mm-hmm. So back in the day, I was born in Atlanta, outside of Conyers. It was very segregated. Black hospital, white hospital, basically.
Wow.
They had the black and white hearse, which was, one was used for the funeral, one was used for the hospital. We were at the church, and Mom went into labor. They put us in the black, and when we took off, fucking thing gives out a gas on a dirt road.
What?
Mom's just like, he's coming. Dad passes out when he sees this happening. Grandmom is like, he's coming. Since I popped out like a bottle of champagne.
Ready.
Swept me out. And they're like, what the fuck? and like lay me on the little center console. If you see the back of the head, it's a little flat in the back.
Oh my god!
They say it's from this.
Wow.
They set me there. They flagged down a car coming down this dirt road, put us all in that fucking car, and drove to the hospital. We got there. They thought I was gonna die. The way I was looking wasn't right. Still on the cord. They snipped the cord in the parking lot and ran my ass in. And so I started my story there because I came into this world with the bang, baby. I'm gonna go out with one, So I get up in the hospital, I guess, and they do what they got to do. But I started my story there. 3.5 hours later, I watched them laugh. I watched them cry. They were eating out of the palm of my hand.
Yeah. Dude, I'm eating out of the palm of your hand right now.
You ain't getting a job. I was like, fuck. And I stood up, started walking out, and she was in tears still. She's like, no, wait. You should go on the show. I was like, can I get paid? And they all start fucking laughing. And so I came back and sat down. They were like, here, look at this contract and check it out. I was like, fuck. She goes, get it back to me as soon as possible. I was like, all right. So I'm driving home and shit. I'm pumped. Fucking beepers going off and shit. Because back in beeper days.
Tell me about dating you. You're dating
I'm
yourself.
Driving and shit. I'm like, fuck. I get to the crib and I'm like, damn. I'm like, babe, shit, I'm about to blow up again. Fuck, it's about to go down. I'm back. And she's like, what? What do you mean? I was like, I'm about to go on this show. She said, what's it called? I was like, let me see what it's called. The Real World. She goes, oh, hell no, you ain't going on that show. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? So I pull back and I'm like, fuck. I'm like, all right. I was like, whatever. It was an opportunity. We go to bed and shit. She get up because she got a job. She goes to work. I start thinking to myself, why am I with this broad if she ain't in this for me? She's seen me. Now, This is real shit. She's seen me be damn near suicidal.
Okay.
Now, I'm a standout motherfucker in my community since I was this fucking big. I've done everything society wanted me to do and told me to do. And I can't get a fucking job? What the fuck does it take? Now, I don't want to think it's because I'm black.
Right.
I don't want to think it's not because I'm well-spoken, because I'm well-spoken.
You are?
What the fuck is going on here?
Right.
Like, I'm right there. Right. Now, I didn't say I was suicidal, but I understood why people that didn't have the opportunities that I had would do shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
And this woman was with me going through this shit. So I started creating. I moved the fuck out that day. Nowhere to go, but I left that motherfucker.
Yeah.
It's like, I need to be fucking me. Had to go find me. Staying with one of the homies and shit. Chilling, kind of doing my thing. And I created a basketball league. I was walking by on Caddy Corner from MTV. I'm walking by this joint, and it's the MGM Plaza in Santa Monica.
Yeah.
And I see this beautiful court.
Wait, hold up. MTV's been there that long?
This is back in the day, yeah.
Because they're still there.
This is in like 96, bro.
Wow. That's awesome.
I'm walking down this fucking street, or 95, and I see this shit, and I'm like, damn, that's dope. And I remember there's a gym in there.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck it, here we go. I walked, I said, yo, no one's using this beautiful court out here. I want to start a basketball league, a lunchtime corporate basketball league. And they laughed.
What? That's
And
brilliant.
I was like, you can say it's funny, but let me do this, and I'll pay you guys some of the cut. She's like, okay. What do you need to do? I was like, let me make these flyers and get these out.
Yeah.
And she goes, go ahead. Motherfucker, I had a 6 foot and under league and a 6 and over league. I had 34 fucking teams, bro.
Wow.
I'm creating corporate camaraderie.
That's fucking
Come out and vote for your team. I got the CEO out there balling. Cats is doing their thing, and I'm refereeing the game, so I'm getting paid $25 an hour for each game. And then I get paid $250 per team just joining. So I had a nice little... I was coming from nothing, bro. I had a nice little chunk right there. I was like, this is dope. I'm going to make this shit work. They can shower in the gym, then go back to work. The whole company comes out and cheers during the games. It was dope what I was doing.
Wow.
I was like, this is dope. So this led into my next gig.
Okay.
Not there yet, but it was starting. So there was a team in there named Black Ops Entertainment. They make video games.
Mm-hmm.
I, fortunately, have made tons of video games to this date because of this.
Really?
Now, they had all only known pro basketball. They got solicited, or they got contracted by EA Sports.
Yeah.
It's in the game.
You're doing all this before you've gone on the real world yet. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, keep going.
So that's one story there, but I'll go back to the real world thing.
No, it's fine.
2.5 weeks later, I'm back at the house over there hanging out. She's getting in the shower because, I was over.
Is your beeper going off?
And the phone rings, the house phone.
Okay.
She's like, answer it. I was like, no. You ain't my woman no more. That might be your new dude or something is what I'm thinking to myself. Fuck, I'll answer it. Oh, is Syrus there? It's like, yeah. And he goes, this is Dreamer Productions. You never turned in your. I was like, oh yeah, y'all wouldn't offer me enough money. So I didn't think twice about it. I was like, you know what? And when I tell you the price, you're gonna trip out how much they pay me. I was like,
Ready.
Nah, that's like slave labor. Fuck. Y'all need to give me more. Them motherfuckers gave me $300 a week for 22 weeks. They give it to you all at once, so it looks like a lot, but that's what they were giving me for the show. And so we talked business and got it right, but it was still that number, and they promised a commercial, and this, and this happened toward the end. So what would it take for you to get you to come out and just make sure that stuff is there? Cool. I'm back on my way to the valley. I pull in, there's a huge stack of tapes. I'm like, what the fuck is that? Like, as long as the office. I was like, damn. They were like, oh, don't worry about that. That's the graveyard. I was like, she goes, oh, no. Sit in a room, put a camera there, said, do something, whatever you want to do for 5 minutes. We'll be back. The fuck are you talking about? I'm like, all right. I was like, well, check it out. I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to go buy me some $200 pair of Timberlands, so I'll be stomping in the snow with the big dogs in Boston. And I left. And pager's blowing up again.
Yeah.
Get home, call me, like, what happened? I was like, you guys told me to do what I wanted to do for 5 minutes. I did it and fucking left. Whatever. She was like, what? I was like, yeah. She goes, okay, we want to see you play basketball. Playing ball Saturday morning here in Santa Monica. Boom, they show up. They're videoing or whatever. Intense ass game, bro. We're going at it. It's like game point to game point.
Bringing the
Fucker
smoke.
comes on the court. Telegram for Syrus. They're like, what the fuck? I'm like, hold on a second, man. Cameras come in. That motherfucker says I'm going to Boston. I was like, fuck yeah, I'm on fucking TV again. Let's go. Got so pumped. They're like, okay, motherfucker, finish the goddamn game. Finish the game off. We win, of course.
Okay.
Me in dramatic fashion.
Yeah.
Stuck that tray. Game over.
Okay.
And I'm going back on TV, bro. So
Right.
like life at that moment was blossoming.
Yeah.
And I'd had my creative juices flowing. Like I said, when I did that basketball league
Yeah.
and I got doing the video games, they brought me on as a specialist. What would it take, Si, for you to be a part of the video game? So how they found me there, though, was the main dude in the league, some CEO that could actually play, was talking shit and almost got in a fight with one of the video game guys. I called him out. Homie, don't be doing that shit on. This is my league. I run this. No. You can't play, motherfucker. I said, what? I said, I'll play you for your shoes. Or how much dough you got in front of his whole company. He's a CEO.
Yeah.
Let's go. And I talk so much shit.
I bet you do.
Don't get me on a basketball court, homie. I'm going to let you know about yourself. I go in on this fool with sound effects and shit. I'm giving him the business.
I love this.
I mean, the business, dog. I'm running circles around this fool. And embarrassed the fuck out of him. Game was over. And I was like, that was just for your stature. Like, you were being disrespected by this other man for no reason. I was like, I won't tolerate that shit. He was like, yo, you cool? Da-da-da. They signed me right there. They wanted to pay me more than I was getting paid to do the league,
Finally.
to do the video games.
Wow.
And so now I'm the specialist from college basketball perspective. I made the game real. I would cast for all the different looks. It'd be real to what's happening in the actual colleges too. I made the game real, and I created my own fucking lane, bro, with Black Ops Entertainment.
That's
I won an award for 2 of my video games.
Look at these chills.
Oh,
Fucking
dude,
goosebumps,
my
homie.
story's crazy, bro.
I love it.
I killed it with that game, though, bro. Now I'm doing what the fuck I love.
Love it.
Making some dough. And I'm about to go on TV.
Yeah.
That was it, dog.
was it.
No looking back. Like, for me, it was all about being creative now. And I became the advocate of whatever you can think up, you can make your reality.
Yeah.
Till this day, I practice nothing but positive affirmations from the moment I walk up. I look in that mirror and I tell that motherfucking mirror that I'm the motherfucking man for all of these reasons, and this is what I'm going to do. Not what I want to do. I'm going to do this. And if I can go do it.
Dude. Well, I'm glad you do.
That's
I'm
it.
glad that you I love that we have this format where you can tell this side of you, and I hope it inspires people. I mean, I
hope it does too. It's funny because I'm not cocky. I'm very confident.
Yeah.
Some people take it as that.
I know I hate that because I relate. I got
Yeah.
told so many times, you're just cocky. I'm like, no, I'm not gonna say I can do it unless I can actually do it.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Motherfucker, you want to win. No,
Yeah.
I expect to win.
Exactly.
Done. That's it.
Yeah.
But like, I have a question of you with your cooking.
Yeah. Yeah, this is a two-way street here, man.
I'm
You're
gonna
gonna
challenge
ask
your
me
ass,
questions.
motherfucker.
Okay.
You're gonna have to come up with some keto shit for me, dog.
All right,
Because
well.
my girl creates some crazy shit now. Now I wasn't a fan of that shit before, but
She's all keto.
I don't do. We do no sugar,
Yeah.
no alcohol.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's it.
and no weed.
And know what? Weed.
Weed.
Weed. No
I don't
weed.
smoke at all. Nothing,
Okay.
bro. I'm
Okay.
El Natural.
All right.
You dig?
I dig.
Someone
I can't-
posted on my shit. They said, "Oh, he's definitely went under the knife." They thought I actually fabricated this shit.
Wow.
I'm like, "Are you kidding me right now?"
They're idiots.
Reddit's crazy. But
Don't read the comments.
You have to, bro. You have, come on, you got to.
Stay out
For
the
someone
comments.
like me, I read all that shit.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna challenge you to a keto cook-off, motherfucker. That's what I'm trying
A
to say.
keto
right now.
cook-off.
What's up, cuz?
Oh,
Let's
shit.
go. Keto
All right.
cook-off.
All right. When and where? You want to do it out at the court?
Oh no, that's too much, man.
Oh.
We do it here in the studio, so we get it all on tape. I want some proof that I worked you out.
Wouldn't there be?
No,
Wouldn't there be?
wait.
Hold on. Wouldn't there be proof with all your boys at the court?
Yeah, but they all gonna try and be a star. They gonna jump in that. They gonna jump all up in that. Dog.
That's okay.
That's a little. They're a lot. I got characters, man. The cool thing about our court in Santa Monica, we got celebrities
Yep.
and the homeless
Yeah.
and the crazy. We all hang out together.
Yeah.
Like John Bernthal comes to the courts all the time in hoops. Big
No
time
shit.
actor. That's the homie. Like,
Yeah.
he's crew. He ain't just one that's gonna come out the ball. He's actually crew.
Yeah.
One of the original keyboardists for the Untouchables.
Okay.
He's the homie. He's out there on the break every day.
Dude, I'm
God-
just gonna come
Godfather
up and
Brew.
hang out. Is that cool?
You come up, you hang out. There's scenery.
Yeah.
There's music.
Yeah.
There's weed everywhere,
Yeah. Of course.
and they're smoking and playing. And that's kind of how to get out.
I
You
don't
go-
know
you
how
go for
people
the
do
big one.
that. Smoke and do anything. Dude,
He's been doing that since I was a child, though.
I can't smoke. One puff, I'm gone for a weekend.
Yeah, especially that new shit they got.
That new shit.
That old dirt weed back in the 80s was a different kind of thing. It's like tobacco. What they smoking now, that one hitter quitter,
Yeah.
have you in the wrong
See ya.
motherfucking city for sure. Talking to shit that
See ya.
ain't there.
Yeah. Fuck, man. Now we can do a cook off. I've been doing all carnivore diet lately.
I mean, I fucks with that.
It's
That's keto.
basically the same thing, just cutting out all the vegetables.
Now it's kind of fucked up. When you think hamburger, you want fucking the bun. You want to grab that motherfucker and do work.
Yeah.
You can't.
So I stay away from the hamburger.
But I got rid of that pony cake, dog. I got that 6
Dude,
now. I don't
it's
give a fuck.
trim. You can lose a pound a day on this fucking diet.
Yeah.
I've cheated all this week. This has been a cheat week because of just traveling and haven't seen my girl in a few weeks. So, but dude, in 1 month, like the before and after picture, like I'm like, man, I wish I'd have done this a long time
That
ago.
shit's crazy. I
Yeah.
posted that shit. They were like, "What in the fuck?" I was
Yeah.
like, "He's bad."
And I'm just getting started. In a few, I need to come work out with you. I gotta
Every day.
I gotta get my endurance
When I
up a
leave
little
this
bit.
motherfucker, we going to the gym.
Are you?
She dropped me off, and she's either at the gym now or going to the gym. My girl
Okay.
boxes,
Yeah, I seen it.
so she got that crazy 6-pack too, man.
Yeah.
Like she spars with men. She was actually on her way to her first real fight and all that shit, and then COVID hit and didn't work out.
But it's gonna come back around, yeah.
I mean, she's 10 years younger than me, but we, at some point, I'm popping out with a little sigh. It's about that time.
Yeah,
My clock's a ticking.
yeah.
And by the way, there's no real gray hairs. I get like 10 of them. Cats be tripping on the beard and shit. I get like 10 gray hairs. That's it. So don't trip on that, dog.
Dude, you got like
I don't stress.
You could just go freeze. You could just go freeze some.
Nah. See, that's I'm trying to be El Natural as much as I possibly can.
I
dog.
feel you.
I'm already gonna be the old ass dad in high school.
All right, so tell me about game face then. If we're talking about your game face, you got
face.
You got no gray hairs.
I got a couple. I get like 10 of them.
Yeah, you just pluck them out.
Yeah, gotta go.
Yeah.
I don't dye this shit. How about that?
Yeah,
I got a homie that uses a Sharpie. It's not a good look. You smell like a tag banger. What are you in high school, motherfucker? What are you in high school?
Have you seen that one that pops around on Instagram where you like draw? It's like little lines. It's like foil, and it's like they draw in their beard.
Dude,
It's almost
that's
gotten
called
me.
Beijing, bro. That's different. Like, I can make my shit look like Rick Ross.
Yeah.
Right now if I wanted to, you dig?
Yeah,
But now they're doing fucking beard implants too, bro.
yeah.
First of all, for Halloween, I was gonna show up and have like the full-on fucking fro, like the real shit though, stuck to my shit. You couldn't pull it off if you wanted to.
Okay.
Too much work.
Yeah.
They put this fucking glue in your fucking dome and fucking it stays there.
Dude, everyone wants to look like the Instagram filter in real life. That's what it's becoming.
I mean,
It's obnoxious.
yeah. I
There's
don't
a-
use filters. I try
Yeah.
to stay away from that shit.
Dude, there's-
I'm real reality, dog.
I love it. I
Fuck
love
all
it.
that filter shit. If
Everyone
your shit
needs
is
to fuck
whack,
off
let
all
your
that
shit be
filter
whack.
Yeah, exactly.
Be the best whack you can
Dude,
be.
there's this one filter that like these girls are using, and it's carving down their nose and like making that.
shit,
I'm like, okay, so if you post that for like a solid like however many posts, and then someone meets you out in public, you're gonna look real
They
whack.
should just be like, ugh.
Yeah.
That should be the filter.
Yeah, you're not doing yourself any favor. So what's Game Face?
So Game Face, man, came up with these. I'm not Metro by no means, but I do take care of myself.
But that's Metro, isn't it?
I'm a Metro thug, then. How about that?
All right.
So
Dude, no one. First of all, no one uses Metro anymore.
whatever, but I got to be politically correct. I don't know what they use now.
I don't know what.
I don't want to offend nobody.
I don't know what politically correct for what Metro is.
So
or
we're
was.
going with
Yeah.
Metro.
So we'll go with Metro then. Fine.
Whatever.
You're handsome
So
and you're in touch with it.
think about brothers. They get like, I call it the Nestle's Crunch syndrome. Brothers will shave and their necks look like a whole lot of
okay.
bumps. That's
Yeah.
Nestle's Crunch. Notice my dome is smooth as hell. I keep it lickable. Face is smooth. Everywhere I shave it is right. In fact, this one girl called me and said, "Head look like a milk dud." But anyways, I keep everything smooth for a reason. And so people need to know this. Every day I pass by somebody, I'm like, damn, look at Nestle's Crunch like a motherfucker. That's not a good look. My girl's laughing. I'm like, you see that shit, girl? She's like, yeah. I'm like, babe, that shit is not. That's not. Fuck no.
Yeah.
A few little secrets that I share
Okay.
get you right.
Okay.
So the first, this old school ref back in the day, when I had dreadlocks back in the day, but his old school ref would use the loofah sponge for his dome.
Mm-hmm.
And he kept it smooth, and he shared that with me. And I'm
Okay.
like, cool. So I just want to share how I do that. So I came up with Game Face, part of my exfoliating scrub for the face. For the beard game, we have stuff to go in there. I call it beard juice, but it's beard cream
Okay.
for the beard and all these products. And I
Okay.
got the glove that you put on to exfoliate with. And I'm making my moves right now.
Who do you got manufacturing it?
That's the problem right now.
I got you.
I'm having issues since
You're in the
COVID.
building. You're in the building
Really?
right now. These guys private label all kinds of
Shut
shit.
the fuck
I got you, homie. I'll
Get your
introduce-
Game Face on, baby. It's going down.
I
I
just
got
need-
some plugs right now. I'm ready to move my shit forward.
Yeah.
Are you serious, bro?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna call you bluff now.
No, there's no bluff.
This motherfucker can't even cook. I'll ketoed his ass. Gonna be like, he say he got something for my creams. He better get the cream together, dog. No, but that would be major, bro.
It's weird. I've learned I don't burn bridges and I meet so many people just because food does that. Food puts you in front of so many different people because we all got to eat, right?
Hell yeah. You hear my stomach just now?
No. You
I
want
do
to
that
break your
intermittent-
keto diet?
I do that intermittent fasting, bro. 16 hours, no eat.
Yeah. Nah.
Motherfucker's growling right now.
I don't fuck with that. I tried it. It didn't work.
Yo, I'm smelling shit that ain't even there.
Oh, it's here. It's
I'm about
coming.
to fuck up that brat spot though on the way back.
Yeah.
That brew
Well,
house.
I got a
brat
little.
house.
I got a little keto surprise for you
Well,
coming.
you ain't got nothing for me, do you?
I do, but
What time is it? It's 12. God damn, I got a couple hours to wait till I can eat, bruh.
Okay.
I'll
Well,
have a bite,
we
though.
got more time. We got more stuff to talk about.
Okay.
But yeah, I'll introduce you with these guys and see if you guys can make something happen.
That'd be major, bro.
just
I've been
remem-
looking for
Just remember me.
8 months right now.
Just remember me.
Get your Game Face on, baby. Of course.
Because yeah, they can make it happen. They ship shit around the world. They manufacture it, and with food, I meet so many people that do so many different things, and I've learned that there's to not be selfish about it. Connect people.
Yeah.
That's what makes the world go round. And if you can connect and lift people up, I don't want anything in return, but just don't forget about me. Come hang out. Call me up. Let's hang out.
I'm that dude.
You know?
I'm that dude.
Like,
don't even trip on that.
That's what makes this world go round, and we all gotta do more of that. It's when people get like, oh, if I connect them, I'm not gonna get anything for it.
See, that's the wackest thing ever, bro.
Yeah.
But I spent the majority of my life doing that.
Yeah. I mean,
And I'm known as the connector for that reason.
Yeah.
It's crazy because, like I tell people, reality TV has kept me at 25 years of age.
Yeah.
I've been 25 for 25 years, dog. I'm pretty good at being 25.
Yeah.
But now I'm morphing into Sci 5.0 or Sci 50.
okay.
But when you connect people and don't expect anything in return, it's about appreciating the gift that you were given to actually present yourself to people in a way where they want to connect with you.
Yeah, because that's
Bro,
that's
link
how it
that
comes
shit
back
all
better.
together.
Yeah.
Link that shit together. And like even me here with you right now
Yeah.
is another one of those situations.
Yeah.
You know?
No, I mean they got it all. I'll get you connected, and if they feel like they can help you, they will, because they are generous people. They are so cool.
I'm down.
And
Oh, is that the body place?
yeah, just don't. Yeah.
Got you.
Yeah. So, because I gotta run some commercials for them for this too.
You're
so.
that dude. Okay.
Yeah.
I tap dance too, bro. I'll help you out. I'm lying, but I'll make it work.
You said you moved out at the age of 15. What
Yeah,
happened? Why'd you do
man.
that?
Long story short, my stepdad was responsible for bringing crack to Los Angeles in 75, 76. We came out here when I was before kindergarten, so we moved from Atlanta.
From Atlanta to here.
And all I knew was L.A., basically.
Okay.
Long story short, in and out of jail for him, my mom inherited a ton of dough. Let me go back. My grandma was one of the biggest moonshiners in the South. So when I was born on that dirt road, I was also born into an 18-bedroom home. White people, pardon my French, had to call my grandma and dad sir and ma'am.
Wow.
And this was a big fucking deal.
Yeah, because they wanted to get that moonshine.
But I got my hustle from grandma.
Dude, it's in you.
So grandma took it a step further. In my book, I'm writing a book as we speak now. It's called The Gray Area.
The gray area.
And it talks about the beginning to now. So my grandma took it a step further and had a club in the basement. So not only did she make the alcohol, but you could go to the club and check out the band and the music and have all the vibe there. And then took it a step further. What's missing? If you wanted a redhead, a blonde, and a brunette, she had that for you in the room as well.
Shit.
And then she fed you.
Wow.
The whole shit was on lock, bro. Black people couldn't stay at hotels. So guess what? They call him Big Mama.
Yeah.
So Big Mama was famous as hell.
Wow.
So you did not come through Atlanta without knowing Big Mama.
That's wild.
And
How was she able to pull it off without getting...
Whatever the situation was, I'm not positive, but she got it pulled to the point where she was paying off the right people.
Yeah.
And employing the right people and taking care of the Black Panther Party.
Okay. So then
it was a big fucking ordeal.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so that's my hustle. It comes from there.
Okay, so then when you got to LA, Santa Monica,
Mom's inherited every dime. You guys may not know about this. Give you a little game though. In the Black community, there was racism between light skin versus dark skin. My mother's dark skin. Her sister was light skin. Both of them rest in peace. She inherited every dime. As soon as we left, Grandma died. Gave everything to my mom. We bought a complex in Santa Monica. We're doing our whole thing in Santa Monica. And the authorities were summoned that money was illegal money from the light-skinned sister who was an alcoholic.
Son of a bitch.
And just like in the movies, motherfucker showed up in black and white suits, knocked on the door, and you could see shit just being
taken,
snatched. So we went from having everything to having absolutely nothing.
Wow.
So we're talking homeless. Dad went to jail for his shit. We're homeless and all fucked up. So I ended up moving to mission. They stole all of our shit at the first mission in Santa Monica. So we had literally nothing now. Ended up in Inglewood, back in the day called Inglehood. Mm-hmm. Now the neighborhood was so bad, streetlights came on, cops wouldn't come. Period. I mean, there's everything out there in the open. Drugs, prostitution, gang violence, guns, knives, the norm.
The Wild West after dark.
I'm taking the bus, 5:30 in the morning from Inglewood to Santa Monica.
To go to school.
10th grade year. First thing that happens was someone's driving down the street, they shoot him up, they crash into like our gate, and I watch. The rest of the night, random people walk up and just keep shooting the dude. Out the window, I'm like, fuck. Like, all right, I go to school at 5:30 in the morning, it's still dark out. I gotta walk past this motherfucker that crashed into the gate and the car's still there, dead. See this shit, keep moving, get to the bus, get on the bus, go to school, whatever. They take care of the shit when I'm gone, whatever. A few weeks later, I get on the bus, same bus. Bus driver's like, yo, y'all gotta pay. Now, I ain't no punk, so I don't stay in the front of the bus, but I ain't the baddest motherfucker, so I ain't in the back. I'm like mid-range. And these dudes start talking shit to the bus driver, and he trying to talk shit back, gets his ass whooped, throw his ass off the bus, draw down. Everybody get the fuck naked and put your shit in the bags. The bus is pushing back. I'm in the back of the bus like, what the fuck? And so dude jumps in, his partner, gonna drive the bus.
Oh my God, so you're
So
all
they driving down
kidnapped?
motherfucking Century. We in the bus. Thank God he stopped at the light on Prairie. And it was the old school window. So when you open the window, you unhinged it here, and the
Yep.
windows flapped out like that.
Yeah.
That motherfucker opened up, I'm out.
Yep.
Just full shoulder dive, hit, fall.
Oh my God.
And I'm walking home. I say, Ma, I'm done. Can't do this shit no more. I want to live. I'm going to do some things in my life.
Yeah.
This is 15 years of age. I was like, I'm out. Took off. And,
No money, no nothing. Just left home. Where'd you
nothing.
go?
I had some people in Santa Monica that
Yeah.
cared dearly for me. This is why I'm such an advocate for
Yeah, you love this city.
Boys and Girls Clubs and so forth.
Yeah.
Boys and Girls Club of Santa Monica. My man, Kenny Mueller. His, this is crazy. We were friends since grade school, but his uncle was Jerry Buss, owner of the Lakers.
Yeah.
And he stayed in one of his properties, Santa Monica, and he was wanting to be an aspiring agent. And so me, along with a couple of my friends, would always stay there anyways. So they opened up his doors and moved me in.
Wow.
But prior to that, I went back with my dad for a minute. He was out of jail, and I'm back in Santa Monica with him. And to this day, I know what crack smelled like.
Yeah.
Earlier, I didn't know that that's what that was. But now, I'm old enough, I know what that shit is. And the party, we were in the studio. It was his sister, her son, and me. And I'm the only one that had a bed. And they had parties every night in the kitchen. Finally, I'm like, this ain't gonna fare off well.
Yeah.
And so I got out of there and moved in with Ken. And his family and his mom was like a living nurse. So she would be gone a lot. Man, he's 5-6 years older than me. And we were just friends. And so there was other athletes there. There's a football player, another basketball player. We're all just aspiring to do our thing, and we're all best of friends. So I'm going to tell you like this. It was the real world before the real world.
Yeah.
I'm living 9 blocks from the water. He's got the old school Benz, 6'6", the Maserati bi-turbo. Like,
Yeah.
I'm in a world where I'm like, this shit is, it's like in my high school. I went to Celebrity High School, bro.
Right.
I went to Santa Monica High. Everyone from
Yeah.
Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
Charlie Sheen.
Yeah.
Carson Daly's a real close friend of mine at the time. Like Lenny Kravitz. I'm in top 25, by the way, at Celebrity High School. I'm on the first sheet of that. Thank God. I'm in there. But but it's crazy to think that I'm around all that and I had all this opportunity by chance and by luck. You know, I'm truly blessed, and I understood that going through it. And there was a lot of environmental distractions that I didn't have to deal with anymore.
Yeah.
And I was just living, dude. And it opened up Syrus. It made me me. It made me believe in all this shit for so long.
Right.
Just because of that.
See, that's amazing. I got an idea. We should do, because I've done a few events with the Boys and Girls Club as well. In other states, I haven't done it here yet, but we could work it out. We should do the cook-off at the Boys and Girls Club.
Let's go.
Let's inspire the kids, and we'll do it for charity. We'll give them some money donated.
I'm down with
Let's
that,
do it
bro.
that way.
Hey, that would be dope. That'd be really dope.
That would be cool.
I'm loyal to my city, man. I love that city, bro.
Yeah.
I don't live there anymore, but I'm so loyal to Santa Monica.
Where are you staying now? You don't have to. We don't have to talk about that.
I
on
just
there.
bought a crib down the way.
okay.
Just to say I'm near the stadium.
Okay. Well, that's a good spot to buy now.
Life is good.
Okay. I want to play a little game with you.
Uh-oh.
We're gonna test your keto-ness.
Ah!
I'm gonna bring you into my world real quick, because the hard part about being the chef is you gotta exercise your palate,
Okay.
and not like the everyday person doesn't do that. So I'm gonna get you to exercise your palate here real quick,
And
and it's all keto.
You
don't-
sure?
I promise you.
is it strong keto? Because there's levels of keto. Like, I'm that dude.
It is only meat.
Okay, we're good. Let's go. I'm breaking my time fasting, but we're good.
Oh right, but
fucking starving.
It's gonna be small bites. It's
Okay.
not gonna kill your fast. It's a little setup, but it's it's all good. It's gonna be fun.
Set
All
me
right.
up. I can't see nothing now.
Now it's not warm, so that's also gonna make it a little more difficult. It is cold because we want to keep it good.
Okay, am I gonna grab it with my left hand?
No, I'm gonna spoon this in your mouth. You gotta play second time
Whoa,
with me.
whoa. Man, from the Metro thing,
Find out how metro you are.
you are the worst, bro.
No, come on, this is fun.
Okay.
It's all fun. It's all for the love of it. All right, here we go. First bite. Open up.
Oh, are you trying to chip my damn tooth, dog? That's a keto tooth.
Flex them taste buds. What you think that is?
Man, I'm good as fuck.
Yeah, I got a 5:30 and made that.
I'm gonna say almost a steak.
Well, we're only talking meat here.
I know. That's what I had to give myself a way out of there. I'm gonna go with flank steak. Probably not, because it's a little less.
Okay, talk your way out of it.
I can't, bro. Because I want another bite.
It was pork. It was a pork chop.
Really?
Yeah.
I like my pork chops fried.
Oh.
It's been a while.
Fried works on keto?
No, that's what I'm saying. It's been a while.
Right. Okay. This is meat.
Okay. Tell me when to open, man.
All right.
I feel
Open
like
up. Okay. Close down on there. Here we are.
This is not meat, fool.
Is meat of a plant that you're allowed to have on keto. I'm like giving it away right now.
Not really. Avocado.
There you go.
Took
Isn't
me a
that
second,
weird
though.
without being able to see it?
I was
being
like, this
green?
motherfucker just shoved some meat fat in my mouth. That's what I thought it was, bro. I was like,
Just some meat fat.
this is crazy. I was about to, this is crazy.
All right, here we go.
Okay.
And open up. And close.
That's chicken, Kyle.
Okay, good. All right. You want to rinse your palate? You want me to hand you your drink? It's right here.
Thank you, sir.
There you go.
I don't know where the hole is, though. Hold on.
Oh, it's right in front.
There it is.
of you.
Got it.
And this last one, this one's going to be tough. I think this is going to be tough.
I don't know, bro. Ain't nothing too tough for me.
Well, that's true. All right, here we go. Open up and close.
This is some kind of seafood. My palate don't like this shit.
Damn! Because I cooked that better than anything.
This is definitely like some kind of fish.
Okay.
I mean, I can't place the fish.
Give a guess. Just
I'm not a
give
big fish guy though, so. It's not salmon. It's. I can feel the flaky white texture.
Yeah. Man, you're getting close.
Man.
It doesn't have fins.
Shit. Calamari.
Close. Scallops.
I hate that shit. I knew I hated that shit.
Cyrus, you're a good sport. You can take off the
We
blonde.
call that BYH, Barf Yak Hurl.
Cyrus, thank you, man, for making the trek up here and doing this. And man, I just admire your hustle.
Thank
You know, the way you're just staying 25 years young by just hustling. I hope that inspires people, and I hope they follow everything that you do. Shout out your Instagram real quick.
Check me out on all social media platforms. It's Syrus MTV, Syrus MTV, Twitter, TikTok, Instagram,
All of it.
Snapchat, Syrus MTV.
I'm gonna come hang out and watch you ball, and then we'll get something going at the Boys and Girls Club. All right?
I got a little game on me, dog.
I can't wait to see
Got a
it.
little thing I'm gonna do you. I'll play you left-handed only. I'm gonna give you the business.
Yeah.